In this video, I'm going to show you how to send and receive cryptocurrency and digital assets from an exchange to a wallet and in between wallets. In an earlier video, we bought a little bit of Solana to show you how to buy some cryptocurrency. When you're sending cryptocurrency to a different wallet, you're not using the sell option. You don't want to sell your cryptocurrency. You want to either send it, or if you're on an exchange, you want to withdraw it. Now, you'd be withdrawing it to your own wallet, or maybe you're sending it to somebody else and you're sending it to a third-party wallet, but it's always the withdraw option. I'm in my Gate account at the moment, and I've selected my spot account so I can see all of the balances that I have available in this account at the moment. And we can see that we have 0.998 Solana available in this account at the moment. Over here on the right, we see we have a withdraw button. I'm going to select this withdraw button. Now, when I selected it, because I selected it from the actual token, it knows that I'm moving Solana. It asks us then, once we've selected our coin, now if it wasn't Solana, we picked the wrong coin, we can go in here and pick the coin that we want to transfer. It then asks us for the network, and it's picked the Solana network in here because from Gate, you can only send Solana to the Solana network. However, if you were sending Tether, you'd have a number of networks that you can actually send it to. For example, you can send it to Avalanche, Algorand, Near, Polygon, and so forth. Now I'm going back in and I'm going to select Sol. Now it's really, really important that you select the correct network when you're sending from an exchange. When you send USDT to Polygon, it's not the same USDT that you'd be sending to Avalanche because they use different token standards. And if you pick the wrong network and hope it gets to a different wallet on a different network, you risk losing your tokens altogether. So always make sure you double check what you're doing. The next thing it asks us for here then is the address. This is where you want to send your Solana to. I'm going to send this to my own wallet. So this is the same as receiving a token. So hopping over to my Solana wallet now, and if I wanted to receive a token, I'd need to copy my wallet address. Now in my Solflare wallet, I can also select receive, and I could use this QR code to grab this Sol address or to give it to somebody else, or I can copy my address from in here. So once we have our address, we can enter our address into the addresses here. We can then enter the amount of Sol that we have to take off, and we can see the fee that we will be charged, how much we're going to get, and the 24-hour limit that's associated with our account for withdrawing this particular token. So I'm going to select next. And when I select next, it's going to go through the security process with us. So first of all, we need to confirm. Now, I can't state enough how much you need to really read your transactions, especially when you're taking self-custody of your own crypto assets, because if you make a mistake, as I said, you could lose your funds. So it asks us for our fund password, and then it also asks us for our 2FA. So I'm just going to grab my 2FA code in here. And when we scroll down, we can then see that our transaction is now processing to be sent to the Sol network or to the Solana blockchain. So we can see it's processing here and all the details, the address that we've sent it to, the coin, the quantity, the fee, and the credit amount that's going to go to the other account. Now, this can take some time, and depending on the networks, it could take quite a long time. For example, Bitcoin would be quite slow sending it directly to an on-chain Bitcoin wallet. While we're waiting for that to hit our wallet over on Solana, I'm going to go back to my normal spot accounts, And in my normal spot accounts, let's say I wanted to send some Solana to this wallet. So I'm going to type in Sol. Down here, we can see Sol here. Now, let's say I wanted to deposit some Solana from my Solana wallet into this account. Well, I would select deposit. And then we're going to have a choice. So we have send crypto transactions, on chain, or gate code deposit. So this is in between gate code or gate accounts. So what we want to do is an on-chain deposit. So I'm going to select deposit here. And when I select deposit, it asks me what coin is it I'm going to deposit, what network it's coming from, and it's giving me a deposit address. So I'm going to copy this address, and then I'm going to hop over to my Solflare wallet. Now here I am here in my Solflare wallet, and under my Solana token, I'm going to select send. And in the send amount, I can put in the amount of Solana that I want to send, and I can then put in my Solana or my exchange wallet address that it gave me to enter, and I can select this to say it has no funds, we're sure, and then we can press send. Now, once we press send, we then have to confirm the transaction. Now, it's telling us here we're sending one Sol to this particular address here. Now, I'm going to cancel that because it isn't exactly what I wanted to do, but I wanted to show you when you're sending Solana or any other token for that matter, be it Ethereum, be it Polygon, how easy it is to do. So you just have to confirm the transaction, and then you wait for the network transactions to process the transaction. And as soon as it processes, it'll be sent over to the wallet. But if I just do a quick refresh, we see that the funds have now hit my wallet. Now, if we go into activity, we'll be able to now see this in our activity. So we see there a minute ago that we received this amount of Solana into our main account. Now we can click into this, and when we click into this, we can see the transaction on the block explorer. So we see the signature, we see the block number, the timestamp, we see that it's finalized, we see who the signer was, and we see the fee. We also then see the transfer. So it came from gate.io into our wallet account, and we have the amount of Sol that was received in. If we scroll down a little bit further, we can also see some further details about this. So the source account that it came from, this was the signer and the fee payer, and it came to our account here, which is it's written it to our account. If we scroll back up, we can see the Sol balance change and what happened on the network with the Sol balance. And we see that this account here reduced its Sol amount by 0.9931, and it increased my Sol account by 0.9931. And we can see the balance before and we can see the balance after this transaction. There was no other tokens transferred, so this token balance change will remain as 0. So we can see that it is very quick to send tokens to and from different wallets, whether it be from an exchange wallet or from a hot wallet, that it does work extremely fast. So that's how you can send and receive tokens from one wallet to another.